I want to take the time to talk about this day-to-day routine that we call life. In life, I want you to realize that everything is impermanent. Nothing lasts forever. So in life, I want you to see that you're always going to have disappointment, but you're going to have happiness. You're always going to have heartache, but you're also going to have love. You may have failure right now, but you're also going to have success. That's the beauty of it. Now I want to tell you the harsh reality, which I'm pretty sure you and everybody that you know can testify to, is that life is going to keep moving on with or without you. So life doesn't care if you've been in a fender bender and your insurance goes up. Life is going to keep moving on with or without you. Life doesn't care if you've been working so hard and so diligently on a project for a promotion, and when it comes down to deciding who gets the promotion, you don't end up getting it. It's going to go on with or without you. So I have two ways of looking at it. Two ways. The first way is I think you can let life do with you as it pleases and fall victim to it. Or the second way, you can let life do with you as it pleases and always expect better for yourself. So I grew up in San Antonio, Texas. And growing up, my entire childhood, my father was an average drug user and a raging alcoholic. Every time my father would come home late at night from drinking with his friends, mad about something, I don't know what happened, he would come home looking for something to beat on, and I was his punching bag. I remember this one instance where I had lost my wallet. I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I think all I had in that wallet was a library card and an expired Walmart gift card. I just wanted something in there so it could make me feel like I owned something. Well, I told my mother I lost my wallet. My mother was more compassionate and understanding. So me and my mother turned that house inside out and upside down. We looked inside drawers, underneath beds, underneath sofas, inside articles of clothing that I wore that week prior. But at the end of everything, we came up empty-handed. So my mother, as compassionate as she was, she let me know, all right, as long as there's nothing of importance in there, we'll cut our losses and I'll get you another wallet whenever we have extra money. I said, okay, Mom. I said, can you do me one favor though? Can you just not tell Dad? She said, don't worry, I'm not going to tell Dad. I said, thank you, Mom, thank you. Well, about a week goes by, and I guess it came up in normal conversation with normal married couples, and I hear my mother tell my father that I had lost my wallet. Well, that day, my father scolds me. When he got off of work, he scolded me and saying how irresponsible, how undeserving I was for not having a wallet. That wasn't the bad part. The bad part was when my father got home later that night from drinking with his friends. It was about 1 a.m. and I was dead asleep in my room. And I was woken up by my father coming in through the door so forcefully that the doorknob and the lock on the doorknob made a hole in the wall. And as I get up, I'm trying to regain focus on what just happened. And I'm looking at my father standing in the doorway, and he doesn't turn my light to my room on. He leaves the hallway light on, so I'm just looking at this large shadow in my doorway. Now keep in mind, my father was 6'2", easy 320 pounds. He was a big guy, big guy. As I'm standing there, I'm looking at him in the doorway, and I say, yes, Dad? He says, well, your mother told me you lost your wallet. I said, yes, Dad. He said, where is it? Where's the last place you had it? I don't know. That's not an answer. Where's the last place you had it? I said, I can't remember, Dad. He said, get up. We're going to look for your wallet right now. So without hesitation, I threw the sheets off of me and I followed him downstairs. As I'm following him downstairs, I know what he's going to make me do. He's going to make me look through that entire house, looking in the same drawers, in the same clothing, underneath the same beds and underneath the same sofas. And sure enough, I did it. And as I'm looking through those same drawers, underneath the same sofas, underneath the same beds, inside the same articles of clothing, there was not one sliver of hope in my mind that I was going to find my wallet. All that was running through my mind was, what's going to happen when I tell him I can't find my wallet? So about an hour goes by, it's 2 in the morning now, and I can feel my father getting impatient. So I know my time for stalling is running out. So as I'm walking down the stairs, and I'm going slow, and I'm walking down the stairs, I finally make it to the living room, and as I look inside the living room, I hear the refrigerator door close. So I know he's in the kitchen, As I walk over to the kitchen, I meet him in the entrance. And he's standing there with 2 Bud Lights in his hands. And he looks at me and he says, "Good, son, you found your wallet." And at this point, I have tears running down my face because I already know what's going to happen. I said, "No, Dad, I didn't find my wallet." And he looks at me and he says, "That's a damn shame, son." And he puts his unopened beer on the table and his open beer on top of that beer. And he looks at me and he says, "Son, this is what we're going to do. You see that corner right there? I want you to stand in that corner. And I don't care how long it takes. I don't care if we're up all night and you don't get to go to sleep. You're going to stand in that corner until you tell me where your wallet is. And every 15 minutes that goes by, I'm going to come back and ask you where your wallet is. And if you give me any other answer other than where your wallet is, you know what's going to happen, right?" I said, "Yes, Dad." He said, "What's going to happen, son?" I said, "You're going to hit me in the face." He said, "Attaboy, son." Now I stood in that corner with my father checking up on me every 15 minutes like he said he would, with his hand cocked back, for another 3.5 hours. It wasn't until my crying had got so loud that my mother eventually awoke and came to my rescue, and she took my place that night. I didn't find my wallet that night. Now, why do I tell you a story like this? I don't tell you a story because I'm looking for sympathy or pity or any type of acknowledgement whatsoever. What I tell you this story for is because I want you to realize no matter what you've been through in life, no matter what you're going through, and no matter what you feel is holding you back from moving and progressing in life, that you can have a traumatic experience and always expect better for yourself. When you feel, I want you to feel, and you know everybody's battling battles behind closed doors in which we know nothing about. You're battling something in your life, and I can't tell you what that is. Only you can figure it out for yourself. And I want to let you know, once you feel what is causing you pain, suffering, and regret, once you feel it, and you look for the positive in it, and overcome it, it's like a boulder, a heavy boulder just being lifted off your shoulders, and what replaces it is a sweet stream of relief. And once you overcome what's causing you all that pain inside, there's no wall big enough, long enough, or wide enough that you can't climb over, go around, or underneath. You're unstoppable. I want you to know that everything in your life has led you up to this moment. You are strong. You are strong enough. And I want to let you know, when you sit down and find out what's holding you and causing you pain, regret, and despair, it's not easy. It's not easy. It takes a tremendous amount of self-discipline. A tremendous amount. But I can tell you from personal experience that it's worth it. I want to tell you that I believe in you. If nobody else in this world says that they believe in you, I want to tell you that I believe in you and I support you in any decision that you ever make in this life. I truly believe that you get to enjoy, and you should enjoy, happiness. You're a wonderful person. You're stronger, smarter, and braver than you believe. You can do anything and accomplish and achieve anything in this life that you put your mind to. I believe in you, and it's time that you believed in yourself. From this day forward, I want you to always expect better for yourself, regardless of your situations in life. No matter what anybody has to say to you, and no matter any circumstances that ever happen to you, always expect better. Because I believe in you, and you do deserve to enjoy happiness. You are a wonderful person, you are special, you are valuable, and you are worthy. You are loved in this life, and I want to tell you that I believe in you and to always expect better for yourself. Alrighty, I'll talk to you soon.